Hey Jet fans, come on in. Let's huddle up. Let's talk about our defense, the New York Jet defense versus the Tom Brady-led offense of the New England Patriots. I have to share with you my feelings, first of all, about Jim Leonard being injured in practice and looks like he's going to be out for the season. Well, folks, I could only say that we're missing a great guy personally as well as a player. Now, what's Jim going through right now? I feel like I want to share this with you because my heart goes out to him. My man is, everything's come crashing down on him all at once. When you get hurt during the season, and I've had a few with the shoulder, with the wrist, with the knee, where you're going along, man, and you're excited about the season, the team you're playing, and then all of a sudden you get an injury and you really don't know if you'll ever play again. And Jim right now is being reinforced, I promise you. The guys around him, the trainers, the doctors, they're leveling with him and letting him know what kind of injury he has and what he can do to overcome it with the help of the medical staff. Positive re-encouraging him, the positive forces around him, telling him he can, not BSing him, but being honest with him. With the right work and all, Jim will be back, I hope. But Jim, I hope you cheer up a little bit somehow, and I know with a big win Monday night, that'll help pick you up, buddy. But all of we fans, we're sharing in this downer with you and want you to bounce back. Now, who's going to take his place in that secondary? Well, it looks like it's going to be Eric Smith. Eric is the quarterback out there as well as Jim has been, and Eric knows the defenses very well. His teammates have a lot of confidence in him. You see, what Eric's going to have to do is communicate to this side of the defense, to that side of the defense, when New England comes out of the huddle, where the strength of the formation is. And then suddenly you see motion going in the other direction or in a direction, and that can change the balance of the offensive strength. It needs to change the defensive coverage from time to time. So Eric Smith's going to have to be on his toes, recognizing what New England is doing and calling out the changes to his teammates. The rest of the guys have got to step up in that secondary, and I think they can. We have the speed back there to keep up with these excellent receivers when it comes to the tight ends, and Wes Welker, of course. Tate's at some speed, but it's the guys in the middle of the field that I'm basically concerned with right now. We're going to have to match up with them and play them a tough coverage. Brady will pick the zones apart. We're going to have to play a lot of man, I believe. Harass the receivers coming off the line of scrimmage. Throw off the timing. Most importantly, defensively, to me, is that line of scrimmage, our defensive front, and our linebackers. I can see our defensive front really aggressive, trying to penetrate every play. You don't need to play run down specifically. I wouldn't. New England's running game is not going to beat us. I don't believe that is going to beat us. But if Brady has time, they have a better chance of scoring more points. I can see our defensive line either slanting or going forward, but definitely being aggressive, trying to get penetration. And then the key is confusion. It's like magic, giving looks that the offensive guard thinks, uh-oh, this guy's coming this way, and then all of a sudden you pull him out of there and the guard's looking at space. Who's going to come in here? Deception. We have to give a lot of deception, and the Jets defense knows that. They'll be moving guys around a lot. But to me, for a quarterback, it's that pressure that comes in there and makes you do things quickly. That's what the Jets are going to have to do. They're going to have to apply a relentless pressure on Tom Brady to be able to negate his finding open receivers. He will find open receivers given the time, folks. So you know what we have to do. Look for us to be moving around and coming hard from the front and playing tight coverage. That's the only way you're going to be able to slow Tom Brady down, with constant pressure. All right? I'll be back at you tomorrow to talk about how Sanchez and our offense is going to attack this New England defense. Until then, let's say a prayer for Jim Leonard to get well, and go Jets, huh? Ready? Break!